Okay, buyers, if you're going to get into the home buying process, you really need to understand what you're getting yourself into. There is a wide variety of ways a buying transaction is going to go because buyers are different, properties are different. There are just a lot of variables. However, it does tend to follow a certain step, a certain set of steps, a certain order. And if you understand kind of how that order is going to go and what to anticipate and what to plan for, it's going to make the buying process a little less stressful for you because you'll be prepared and you'll know what to expect. So that's what this little brief introductory series is, just for buyers on smart moves. And what I would like to start with today are the 3 things that you need to do prior to jumping into the buying process. They're all 3 very important, and they lay a really good foundation for what's going to come next. The first step in this bit of background work is going to be getting pre-approved. You need to find a lender, interview several, find out if their way of working with clients is what suits your needs. But find someone you're comfortable working with. You're going to give them financial information that they ask for, and then they're going to come back to you with suggestions of financing vehicles that will work for your situation. And most importantly, they're going to give you an amount that you are pre-approved for. It does no one any good to look at homes that you're not ready to afford yet. So having that budget and getting pre-approved for a budget is so very important for you as a buyer. The other thing that you need to talk about with the lender is getting that monthly payment kind of nailed down, because that's what you're going to be. Just because you are pre-approved for a certain amount does not necessarily mean that you need to purchase a home at that amount. You don't want to be house poor. You still want to have a monthly payment that fits into that monthly budget overall for your household that you feel comfortable with. So you have started working with a lender, you've gotten pre-approved. The next person that you need to involve in the process is a realtor. You may already have somebody that you know or that you've worked with in the past, and that's great. If you don't have a lender, ask for referrals from friends or family members or work colleagues. Interview several realtors just like you interviewed several lenders. Find someone whose work style matches your needs. It's very important because they're going to be with you from the very beginning to the very end and beyond. The realtor that you finally decide to work with is going to ask you to sign a buyer brokerage agreement. And that is the buyer equivalent, if you want to put it that way, to the listing agreement that a seller would sign with a realtor. And what it does is it ensures that you are getting their full representation, that they are going to be in your corner and looking after your interest for the entire process. So it's very important that you understand the components of that agreement and know what it is that you're signing before you do that. Once the buyer brokerage agreement is signed, then you're going to be ready to start the search. But you got to do one more thing before that begins. Okay, you've got your lender, you know what your budget is, you've got your realtor, and y'all have started the process from that end. The next thing you need to do, and this will help your realtor out a lot, is to create a needs list and a wants list. And you need to have 3 to 5 items on each of those. So what's the difference? The need list is going to contain the things that the property has to have in order for you to be able to consider it as a possibility. The wants list are the things that are just nice to have. It would be great if when you open the door for the first time as the homeowner, it was already there. That list is a little more flexible, whereas the needs list, those are your non-negotiables. Those are the deal killers if it just doesn't exist. And the reason that the needs list and the wants list is important both for you as the buyer and also to help your realtor is that based on the number of homes that fit your budget, that list of needs and wants is going to help whittle the number of homes that you need to look at or that you should look at down to a manageable amount. And from there, you can whittle it on down until you find the property that is just right for you. All right, so now you have your lender and your budget. You've got your realtor ready to go. You've got your list of needs and your list of wants. The next thing that's going to happen is the actual search, pulling all of these pieces together to start the home search. And we're going to take that up in the next installment of this Smart Move series for understanding the buying process.